Welcome. In front of me is a Polar Street X, and today I'll be going over unboxing along with a quick look at the features of this watch and build quality. So, getting straight into this. Let's see. Can I just slide it out? Oh, okay, I need to cut my way. There we go. So now I do want to start off by saying packaging here is absolute dog shit. It just couple little flimsy cardboard boxes right here, and we're talking about like just very thin folded for a device that costs about $200 to $300, close to $300. I find packaging like this is just unacceptable. Come on, this isn't a cheap device. This is one that you're paying a little bit more for. So I think you should get a damn correct box that is actually feeling a little bit more robust than just a cardboard box which I can just crush in my hands. Anyway, other than that cheap ass packaging, we get everything else in here. So, by the way, I think this cardboard that is holding the watch in place is actually thicker than the actual box itself. Which priorities, wow. Because it wasn't colored, it must have been cheaper. Anyway, here's our watch, and let's find which one is the power button. There we go. So with the watch, we also get a different strap, as the one that is on here is already the large one. We can replace it. Yeah, man. For God's sakes. Okay, this design-wise, not the best. Okay, you know what? I can be fucked with to deal with this shit. You can clearly, obviously, replace it. You do have to deal with this crap right here, and it's in a moronic place where it's kind of in this bed, like concaved area. Now, I don't have pointy fingernails to kind of grab it, so it just kind of like basically trying to get this down while the plastic is interfering with it. So it's kind of annoying. I'm not really going to deal with this shit. It's not like I'm going to use this. So anyway, moving on, we got the cable for charging Type-C to this magnetic thing. There we go. Holds pretty well. Now, magnets aren't necessarily that strong. You can kind of see it barely like catches it when it's like right there. So this is, magnets wise, it's kind of weak. There are definitely magnets that are way stronger, making it a little bit easier to attach this without needing to fiddle around with this. Now, continuing on. The size of this is about 45 millimeters in terms of width of the watch. We also have 13.8 millimeter thickness, so it isn't a small watch, obviously. And it's 45 as well in terms of height, though there is no mention in terms of lug to lug. Now, moving on to the display, which, let's see, can I find something that would show a little bit more? Guess not. So you don't really get to barely, I mean, you get to see the bezels right here where the where these kind of cut out. But this is a 1.28 inches AMOLED display with a resolution of 416 by 416 pixels, and honestly, I think it's a little bit on the lower side considering the size of this. So there's a lot of bezel to this device. And while also talking about the bezel, I find the build quality for this device being, let me just, yeah, this is It's about $300. Build quality for this is absolutely insulting for this price. This is all plastic build, and it doesn't even look like a nice plastic. It just looks like a cheap ass molding with some little engravings for, you know, north, south, east, west kind of thing. And it is light, like super light, considering this is just plastic. So it doesn't really give you that nice feeling of premium, because I mean, when you spend a thousand PLN or over 1,000 or about $300 US, you would expect the device to have some weight to it that would make it feel like your money wasn't thrown out for just paperweight, basically. And this isn't even a good paperweight. So yeah, the weight right here feels very cheap. This could potentially be a good thing for you. I don't know. But just know that the full weight of this without these straps is 28 grams. So like I said, this is an insanely light watch. Another thing that I also don't really vibe with is the strap. It's fine, to say it just correctly, but in terms of feel, it just, from the front, it has this weird kind of like brushed aluminum design. It's a freaking rubber strap. Let me just maybe crank up the exposure right here. So there we go. So it's a rubber strap with a brushed aluminum design to it for hell knows what reason. The strap itself, the silicone or whatever it is made out of, doesn't even feel that great. It's not bad. I definitely experienced way worse ones, but it's far from great feeling. I think Huawei, when it comes down to straps, has a freaking fantastic straps for their devices that feel just amazing. This just feels cheap. It's not bad, but it does feel like it's not something expensive. And just so you know, the shorter strap right here as well, same kind of brushed aluminum rubber design. Oh boy, it's kind of funny. Anyway, let's continue on. So one of the standout features right here is obviously going to be the battery life, as this is a not a typical kind of smartwatch like an Android once would be. So because of that, it's running its own operating system, which allows the device to last much longer. And it comes with some additional perks as well. Now let's first talk about the actual battery life, which I'm going to try to find. So there we go. We have 385 milliamp hour battery in here, lithium polymer, and there's a couple different modes you can use. Now, Polar themselves is claiming that you get in smartwatch mode, you get about 10 days of battery life. I assume that is just going to kind of show you your time, notifications, and maybe measure your heart rate and stuff like that. But if we move into performance mode, which is probably what you would be looking for now, that is going to get you 43 hours, and in training eco mode 170 hours. So it's a massive decrease in terms of battery life from a smartwatch to just performance or the training one. So continuing on, we do have, oh, that's interesting. So we don't have EKG, we don't have blood oxygenation. We do have a skin temperature with a sensor for Gen 1 sensor, optical heart rate sensor, Gen 3.5. Huh? How do you make a half a generation upgrade? Anyway, we have altitude altimeter, I think it is, for altitude. Magnetical compass, accelerometer, and gyroscope, and GPS also built in. So this is going to be obviously a outdoorsy watch that will last you a bit, giving you compass if that is something that you need, along with a just general GPS tracking, meaning that there's probably small chance you're gonna get lost, unless you get lost in a freaking cave. The watch is not gonna help you. So anyway, that's about it. Like I was saying, in terms of price, this is kind of hefty for how this watch feels like. It does feel a little bit cheapish to me for how much Polar is charging for it. Now, you do kind of pay for the brand right here, and just to put that out there, I would recommend doing some due diligence in terms of if you rely on the watch giving you correct kind of measurements for your heart rates and stuff like that. As from what I've seen, though I have never tested it out myself, these watches don't tend to have the greatest, most accurate results. And surprisingly enough, honestly, one of the ones that actually gets pretty good results is the Huawei. That is from video that in no way I had any kind of involvement in, so I can't really backtest it myself. But the guy did test out a bunch of different devices, and turns out when it's compared to an actual like medical grade hardware that was, you know, measuring the same things, Huawei watches were the closest ones to it. Things like Apple watches or Samsung ones, Polars and other things, didn't do as well as Huawei. They just were leading the pack. And I'm not trying to like promote these devices in any kind of way. I'm just kind of giving you something that I found that you might find interesting yourself if you rely on your device watch specifically giving you accurate data. So anyway, with that being said, I hope you found this very helpful. And if you did, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.
Hello everyone and welcome to our channel. In front of me I have Polar Street X watch, and today I'm going to show you how to pair this watch with the iPhone. So let's get started. So first thing you will need to do is to turn on your watch, and you can turn it on by pressing and holding the middle button, the red one, for a few seconds. And once you see the Polar logo, you can release it, and after that the watch should turn on. And if it's brand new or it's been reset to the factory default settings, you will see this page and will ask you to choose the language. You can scroll through this page, find the language you would like to use, and then tap on it to select it. After that, it will ask you to set up a PIN code. I don't want to do it, so I'm going to press the back button to skip it. But if you want to do it, press the middle button and continue with the process. I'm just going to confirm that I want to skip it. Okay. And then it will ask you if you want to set up your watch on your phone, on your computer, or on your watch directly. We want to pair our watch with a phone, so we're going to select on your phone. But first, we need to download and install the Polar Flow application for it to work. So make sure you have the internet connection and Bluetooth enabled on your iPhone. Then go to your App Store. And in the App Store, tap on Search, tap on the search bar, type in Polar Flow, tap on Search, and on the list of applications, you should see this app, Polar Flow. Download and install it. So let's install it. It looks like it's gonna take a while, so I'm gonna come back to you once it's done installing. Okay, the application is done installing now. We can tap on Open. In the app, you will be asked about the permission for the Bluetooth devices. Allow it. This one is required. And the notification one is not required, but if you want to receive the notifications from your iPhone on your watch, allow it. And then you will see the sign in page. Basically, we need to log in into Polar account. If you don't have one, you can create one by tapping right here on the Create Account button and then use it to log in. I already have one, so I'm going to tap on Sign In. And basically enter the email address and password to log in. Okay, so give me a few seconds. Okay, and we can tap on Sign In. Since the data is like loading in the app, we can go to our watch again, enter the pairing mode on it, So tap on select, basically select that you want to set up your watch on your phone. I forgot to mention it. Here we have the option, and you want to select on your phone right here. Set up the profile in the app, and the app will show you this page if you don't have any devices connected with your iPhone or your account. And once you enter the pairing mode on your watch, it should basically detect your watch automatically. For some reason, it does not, which is very interesting. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna turn off Bluetooth, then turn it back on, reopen the application, and hopefully that will solve our problem. Okay, devices on your phone. It detected our watch. We can tap on start, tap on pair, confirm by pressing the middle button. Okay, we have more pop-ups about the permissions for a location, for example. And then we can set up some settings for our watch, like preferred wrist, time format, language on our watch, and preferred sleep time. And then you can tap on save and sync. This looks like it's going to take a while, so I'm going to come back to you once it's done because it's taking longer than I expected. So I'm going to be back soon. Okay, it took a while, but setup is complete now. We can tap on close. And if you go to the devices, you should see your Polar Street X right here on the page, and your watch should be ready to use. So that's how you pair your watch through the setup process. When it's brand new or it's been reset to the factory default settings. You can also pair it through the settings if you don't want to reset your watch, but you just want to pair it with another device or account. And to do that, you will first need to unpair it, of course. And after you do, you basically download the application, do the same steps as before. So log in, go to the devices page, and then on your watch to enter the pairing mode, you open the menu. So press the back button to open the menu, scroll down, go to settings, general, settings, come on, and then pair and sync, and then pair and sync phone. And the watch will enter the pairing mode again, it should detect, the app should detect your watch, and then you can basically do the same steps as we did before. So confirm, pair, and wait until the setup is complete. Okay. And that's how you pair this watch with the iPhone. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel and leaving the like on the video. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one. Hello everyone, and welcome to our channel. In front of me I have Polar Street X, and today I'm going to show you how to pair this watch with the Android phone. So let's get started. So first thing you will need to do is to turn on your watch, and you can turn it on by pressing and holding the red button for a few seconds. And once you see the Polar logo, you can release the button and wait until the watch is done booting up. In the meantime, we can go to our phone and download and install the Polar Flow application. So make sure you have the internet connection and Bluetooth enabled. Once you do, open the Play Store, tap on the search button, tap or rather type in Polar Flow, tap on search, and you should see this application. Install it. Okay, once the application is done installing, you can open it, accept, tap on OK, tap on Allow, and now you should see the login page. And if you don't have an account, you can always create a new one by tapping on Create Account. I already have one, so I'm going to tap on Sign In. And then enter the email address and password, so give me a few seconds. Okay, and after you log in and you don't have any devices connected to your account, you will see this page. And now we can enter the pairing mode on our watch. And my watch is, it's been reset to the factory default settings. That's why you see the list of languages on the screen after you turn it on. And what you need to do, if you're in this situation, you need to tap on the language you like. And once you select the language, it will ask you if you want to set up the PIN code. I'm gonna skip it. Okay, and now it will ask you how you want to set up your watch, and you have three options. We have on your watch, on computer, and on your phone. We want to pair the watch with a phone, so we're gonna select on your phone. The watch will enter pairing mode. That's how it looks like, and the app should detect your watch. And once it does, you can tap on Start, Allow, then tap on Pair, press the middle button to confirm. Here we have the question about controlling the music. So if you want to use your watch to control the music on your phone, allow the required permissions. If you don't care, you can tap on cancel. I'm gonna allow it and allow it. If you see this, you can also allow the permission for the location. It's not required, but the app will bother you about it, unfortunately. As you can see, this bar won't disappear, and the button to go further is under this bar. And we could close the app and reopen it. I'm just gonna tap on OK and allow the permission because it will bother me all the time. Even now, it wants the access for all the time, which is very annoying, but that's how it works nowadays. So we can set up some settings for your watch, like time format, preferred wrist, language, and preferred sleep time. Then you can tap on save and sync. And then we can tap on skip. We don't need introduction. And now you should see your watch right here in the app. And if you go to menu, devices, you will see it right here. It will take a while for it to sync. And once it's done, it should be ready to use. And you can basically, you know that the devices are paired together. Also, there is an example of pairing the watch after it's been already set up, because you can set it up without pairing it with a phone. You can only set it up either on the computer, or you can just use the watch itself and set it up manually, basically. And after you set up the watch, you can also pair it with a phone. You don't need to reset it. And to do that, you need to enter the pairing mode, but it's really taking a long time for it to sync. And I want to show you how to enter the pairing mode through the settings, so you can pair your watch through the settings as well. Okay, it's done. And if your watch is already set up and you want to pair it, you need to open the settings by pressing the lower button, scroll down and find the settings and tap on it. And here tap on general settings, and then pair and sync, and then pair and sync phone. The watch will enter the pairing mode, and then app should detect your watch. If it doesn't, you can always reopen it, go to devices, and it should detect the watch. Also, if you have already devices connected to your account, you can tap on more options icon and then get started with a new device. And now you will see this page, and it should detect your watch, and it should be fine to go on. Okay, and basically that's about all. That's how you pair this watch with the Android phone. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel and leaving a like on the video. Hello and welcome to our channel. In front of me I have a Polar Street X watch, and today I'm going to show you how to unpair this watch from the iPhone. Unpairing could be useful if you want to pair your watch with another device. Maybe you want to sell it to somebody or give it away to somebody. Basically anything that requires you to disconnect it from your phone and your account. And I'm going to show you how to do that. So let's get started. First you will need to go to your watch, open the menu. So press the back button right here to wake up the screen, then press it again to open the menu. Scroll through the menu, look for the settings icon and then tap on it. In settings, tap on general settings. Come on. And then tap on pair and sync. Here scroll down, tap on paired devices. And here you should see the name of your iPhone. Now we can tap on it and tap on unpair. Confirm by pressing the big middle button. Now it will say that no devices are paired, and we can go to our iPhone, and here we can go to the Bluetooth settings on our iPhone. So let's open the settings. Actually, let me reopen them completely, like this. Bluetooth, and here you will see Polar Street X on the list of devices. Tap on info icon next to it. Tap on forget device, tap on forget device. And once you remove it from here, you can close the settings. And at this point, the watch is unpaired from your iPhone, but it will still stay in the account. So basically, if you open the Polar Flow application, the watch will still be here on the list of devices. And if you don't want to have it here, you will need to remove it from your account. And to do that, we need to basically open the browser on our iPhone. Let's open Safari. Go to Polar Flow, basically. So you need to go to flow.polar.com, and once you open the Polar site, it will ask you to log in, and after you log in, of course, you will see the settings. So we want to log in, so let's enter the email address and password. Okay, and once you log in into Polar Flow site, you can go to Menu, Account, Products, and here you will see the list of devices connected to your account. Here we have our watch. We can tap on X, tap on Remove, and once you remove it and open the Polar Flow application, the watch will be gone from there. So now you can give away the watch to somebody and they connect it to their account if they want to, or if you sell it to somebody, of course. Whatever, there's devices. It should be gone from here. So let's reopen the app, actually, like this, devices. For some reason, it's still here. Let's refresh it. Okay, now it's gone. Yeah, so it took it a while to refresh, basically. And basically, that's how you unpair this watch from the Android phone and how you remove it from the account as well. So if you found this video any helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel and leaving a like on the video. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one. Hello everyone and welcome to our channel. In front of me I have Polar Street X and today I'm going to show you how to unpair this watch from the Android phone. Unpairing could be useful if you want to connect your watch to another device, or maybe you want to give it away to somebody, sell it to somebody, basically anything that would require you to disconnect your watch from a phone or your account. So let's get started. First, we need to go to our watch and unpair the phone from our watch directly on the watch. And to do it, press the back button to open the menu. Then scroll through it, go to the settings. Come on. The touchscreen on this watch is a bit wonky sometimes. Hello, I'm tapping. Okay, it went through. So once you open the settings, go to General Settings, then Pair and Sync. No, go back. Like I said, the touchscreen on this watch sometimes is not cooperating. Anyway, once you're in the Pair and Sync menu, go to Pair Devices. And here you will see the name of the phone that is paired with your watch. You can tap on it. If not, if the touchscreen won't cooperate, press the middle button. Then scroll down, and here you have this Unpair button. Then tap on it to unpair the device, confirm. And now the phone will disappear from the list. If we go further, if you go to Pair Devices now, the phone will be here. And now, basically the watch is unpaired from a phone. What you can do on the phone now is to open the Bluetooth settings. And probably you will see your watch right here on the list, and you can remove it by going to Settings next to the device, Forget device. And once you remove it from here, the devices are completely unpaired. But you will also have the watch still in the app, because it's connected to your account, to the Polar account. And if you want to remove it from here, from your account, you need to open the web browser, and there you need to go to the polarflow.com, polar.com, log in, and once you log in, okay, once you log in and go to Menu, Account, Products, you will see this page, and here you have the list of devices connected to your account. And if you want to remove it from your account, you tap on X, tap on Remove, and now if you open the Polar Flow app, the watch will be gone. Okay, and that's how you unpair and remove the watch from the account. And if you found this video any helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel and leaving a like on the video. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one. Hello everyone and welcome to our channel. In front of me I have Polar Street X watch, and today I'm going to show you a few settings I recommend to change on your watch. So let's get started. First thing I recommend to change is the Views menu. Basically we can press the button to wake up the screen, then press the back button to open the menu, then go to the settings, and here we have this option called Views, and we can tap on it to enter. And what we can do is here basically check or uncheck the boxes and next to the functions, and what it does, it basically turns off and turns on the functions in the Views menu. And Views menu is basically like a widget menu, I would say. So we can, let's say, disable the weather and the music controls. Then we can save it. And if we go to the views menu, so basically you go to the home screen, then swipe left. Here we have the views menu, and the music control and weather should be gone. And you can edit it to your, or customize it to your liking. So if you don't need some features, you can disable them. If you like some features, you can enable them. And once you customize it and save it, the menu will look like the way you want it to look. And you have, unfortunately, like specified a list of features you can enable or disable, but it's always something you can customize it to your liking. And I recommend to play with it to make this menu less cluttered, for example, and have only the important stuff for you. Okay. Another thing I recommend to change is the watch face. By default, you will have some watch face and maybe you don't like it, and you can create your own. Basically, you can customize the watch face to be the way you like it to be. And to do that, open the menu again, and go to settings, of course, and then in settings, go to the watch face. And here we can choose the layout. So you have quite a few layouts you can choose from. Then you can choose the theme color, I believe. No, background first. So we can also change the background like this. There's quite a few as well. Then we have the color theme or theme color. Then we can press the button again. And now we can adjust the data. And to adjust the data, you simply tap on the pool, scroll through the list, look for something you want to be on your watch face, and select it. So adjust it to your liking. I'm gonna just also add the battery life. There should be some battery. Oh, there we have it. Like this. Come on. So I have steps, calories, battery, weather, and at the top I have the date. No, I'm not done yet. So I don't need the date, so I'm gonna change it to something else. Let's change it to alarm, actually. Okay, and once you're done editing your watch face, you can press the middle button or swipe up, tap on the check mark, and the watch face will be applied. At least it should be. Oh, okay, now it is. And as you can see, we have our watch face. So this is also a nice way to customize the watch a bit, make it up to your preferences, and also display some information on the watch face that is very important to you. Okay, another setting I recommend to change is to set up a schedule for your Do Not Disturb mode, especially when you're sleeping. So if you're planning to sleep with the watch on your wrist, I recommend to set up a Do Not Disturb mode schedule for your sleeping time, and that could be useful because it will mute the notifications in that period of time. So it will mute the notifications when you sleep, and when you wake up, it will turn off and unmute the notifications, which I recommend to do because it's quite useful. I use it on my phone, and I would also recommend to use it on the watch. And to set up the schedule, again, we can open the menu, go to settings. Here we can find the general settings and tap on it. And in general settings, find the Do Not Disturb mode. And as you can see, we have on and off, but we have also the on with the time period. This is the schedule. So if you want to use the schedule, select this option. Now set the time on which it will be turning on. And I'm going to set it to something like 10:30 p.m. and turning off at 8:30 a.m., I would say. Okay. So now my schedule is set up. It's enabled. As you can see, here we have it under Do Not Disturb mode. And basically my watch will mute the notifications once it will start muting them at 10:30 p.m. and unmute them at 8:30 a.m., which will be useful to not be disturbed during the sleep. Okay, another thing I want to show you, or I recommend to change, is the brightness on your watch, the screen brightness. And to do that, of course, we need to open the settings again. Then go to General Settings, go to Brightness, or find the display brightness, and here we can tap on it, of course, and we have 3 levels of brightness. We have low, medium, and high. Select the one you prefer. There's not very much difference between them, I would say. So I would recommend either medium or low, because it will preserve some battery life in the process. But if you're in some very bright places, you can also use the high one, and hopefully that will help you see more on your screen. So select the one you like, and then it will be applied like this. Another thing I recommend to change is the settings for the workout, and especially the power saving settings. So let's say you want to start some workout. You can change how the watch scans the GPS signals and how it measures your heart rate during the workout, and that could improve the battery life if you lower the settings, basically. To do that, we need to open the workout menu by pressing the big red button, then find the workout you want to start. Tap on it, of course, or press the red big button, and then go to settings. And here we can, oh, my bad, go back. We can select power saving or power save settings. And here we have GPS recording rate and wrist-based heart rate. And basically, to improve the battery life, let's say you want to go for a long hike, very long hike, or very long run, and you want to improve the battery life on your watch, you can sacrifice accuracy of your GPS to improve the battery life. So if you select the GPS recording, and instead of every second, you select every minute or every 2 minutes, it will improve your battery life, but it will lower the accuracy of your GPS. But if you're willing to make that sacrifice, I recommend it. Of course, you can also turn off the GPS completely, but that's if you really don't need it. Otherwise, I wouldn't recommend it. What else we can do? We can also disable the heart rate, so wrist-based heart rate during the workout. So if you don't need to see the heart rate during your workout, you can disable it, and it will also improve the battery life during the workout as well. And that's one thing I recommend. You can also enable or disable always on display during the workout, which could be useful, but it will increase the battery usage, of course, so be aware of that. And another thing I want to recommend to check is the always on display, but not only for the workout, but for the watch itself, for the time. And to enable the always on display, you go to settings again, and general settings, and here we have always on display. By default, it should be off, but to enable it, you simply tap on it and tap on show time. And how it works is basically, even though the screen turns off to save power, it will show you the outline of the time. So you don't need to wake up the screen to check the time on your watch. It will basically display it all the time. So if you wait for the screen to turn off, that's how it would look like. And it will look basically like the time from your watch face. So if your watch face looks different, it will show different way of, or basically the time will look differently each time you change the watch face. And like you saw before, we can also enable the always on display for the workout. So if we open the workout menu and go to workout settings, oh, I started recording. We can start. We can go to settings here as well. So if you go to the workout settings and go to always on display, you can enable it for the workout as well. And we have only for this session, so it will turn it on only for the actual session, this one that you're gonna start or you're in the process of, or for this sport rather. So every time you start this activity, it will turn on the always on display. And once you turn it on, it won't turn off the screen, which is weird kinda, because for the workout, it will basically keep this screen turned on all the time, which will not lose, but use more power in the process, of course. So if we resume the workout and wait for the screen to turn off, it won't turn off. It will just show you the stats from your workout. And that is useful in the workout because you don't need to wake up the screen to check your stats. You can just lift your watch and check it immediately. But it will use the battery life more of it, basically. So it will decrease the battery life on your watch. Be aware of that. As you can see, the screen won't turn off. It will just stay on constantly. And the last thing I recommend to check out or change is the continuous heart rate on your watch. So if you don't care about heart rate being measured all the time on your watch, you can always turn it off and measure it every time you want, basically manually. And to turn off the continuous heart rate, you simply go to settings again. So open the menu, go to settings, general settings. And here you have this option, continuous heart rate tracking. And you can tap on it. And here we can turn it off completely. We can turn it on to nighttime only. So it will measure the heart rate during the nighttime. So when you're sleeping, basically, or the whole day. Oh no, there is off. So my bad. I missed this option. So we have on, off, and nighttime only. So if you want to completely turn it off and you don't care about the heart rate, you can turn it off. And if you want to measure it only during the sleep, which probably is useful if you want to track some stat during the sleeping, you can select nighttime only. And if you want to have it on, you can turn it on. One way to save the battery life is completely disabling the heart rate, which will basically not measure it, and it will preserve the battery life on your watch. So if you're trying to squeeze as much as battery life from your watch, I recommend to turn it off and basically check if it's up to your liking. And then you can turn it on if you don't like it that much. Okay. And that's about all. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel and leaving a like on the video. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one. Hello everyone and welcome to our channel. In front of me I have Polar Street X watch, and in today's video I'm going to show you a few tricks you can use on this watch. So let's get started. First thing I want to show you is how to optimize the battery usage or life for the long hike or run. Basically, if you're planning to go for a longer or very long hike or very long run, you might want to change some settings on your watch to increase the battery life for basically to make the watch survive the whole journey. And we can do it by doing a few things. We can go to the activity settings, and there we can change a few things. So open the activity menu, find the activity you will be doing during your long hike, run, or whatever. I'm gonna use the hiking for the example. And then once you're in the activity menu here, scroll down, tap on settings, and here we have a few things we can change for the activity to save the power. We can go to power saving settings or power save settings, and we have GPS recording rate and wrist-based heart rate. By default, the GPS will be recorded every second, but you can change it, and we can choose between every minute, every 2 minutes, or off. So if you don't care about accuracy that much, but you want to extend the battery life on your watch during the workout, you can select, for example, every 1 minute, and it will give you less accurate readings for the GPS because it will be recording every minute instead of every second, but it will save your battery life, which is quite a neat feature you can use. And you can also select every 2 minutes if you're really not that into accurate readings. Maybe you just want to see your general location, and that's about all. Or you can turn it off completely if you don't care about the location at all. I recommend to play with this and see basically best case usage for you. And then we have the wrist-based heart rate. By default, it will be on, but you can disable it. So if you don't care about the heart rate during your workout, you can disable it, and this will also increase your battery life by quite a bit. So you can select off, and once you disable it, it will be off, so you won't be seeing the heart rate during the workout. And that's all, basically. You can also disable the always on display, but it should be disabled by default. But if it's enabled for some reason, you can always disable it as well, which will also give you a battery life boost as well. Okay. Another thing I want to show you is called slap to take lap, or maybe it's not called like that. I think it's called slap watch to take a lap, something like this. Basically, this watch has a feature where if you want to take a lap on your during your workout, you can basically stop your watch to take it. It's a gesture, basically. And it works, I think, with most of the workouts, but basically you need to start the workout. And once you have the workout going, you can slap your watch and it should take a lap, like this. And this could be quite useful during some races or running, and you don't want to fiddle with your watch to take a lap. You just slap it, and here we have it. Like I said, it could be quite useful in those scenarios. Okay, and to enable it, you will need to open the Polar Flow Sync application on the phone that is paired with your watch. So I'm gonna bring the phone here. Zoom out the camera a bit so you can see the whole screen of the phone. And on the phone that is paired with our watch, you will need to open the Polar Flow Sync, of course. In the app, you will need to go to Menu. You will need to go to Sport Profiles. Now find the profile you want to use this feature for. I'm gonna use the hiking, but you can select anything you like. Then tap on Edit. And here on this page, scroll down and look for the Take a Lap option, or slap. We have gestures and feedback. The slap feature, we can enable it. And once you enable it, it will be working now. You can't change it, unfortunately. Maybe they will add something later on, but for now, you can only use the Take a Lap feature. But hopefully, maybe they will add something later on. Okay. And once you're done, tap on Done, then sync the watch with your phone, and the settings should be applied. Okay. Another thing I want to show you is how to customize the profiles, the activity profiles on your watch. And it's basically done right here in this menu. And to access this menu, let me actually stop the workout here for now. Okay, so to access this menu, you need to open the Polar Flow Sync application on the phone that is paired with your watch. And in that app, you will need to go to Menu, Sport Profiles, and here we have it. And we can edit each profile right here on the list. You can also remove the profiles and add another one. So to remove the profile, you tap on it, tap on remove, and the profile will be gone. You have a limit of 20, unfortunately. So if you want to add another one, tap on plus, scroll through the list, find the profile you would like to use, and then select it, tap on done, and it will be added to the list. And to customize the profiles, you tap on one, tap on edit, and here we have some settings for different profile. So basically you can make this profile more personalized, more up to your liking, which will improve your not only performance, but also your feeling about the profile or training basically. And in this menu, we can change a few things. We can enable the automatic laps, and you can do them on duration, distance, or location. And we have also option to change the units. We have BPM, percent of max, of reverse, that's for the heart rate. Then we have the speed. We have kilometers per hour or minutes per kilometer, I think. Then we have the power. You can also change the custom or enable the custom zones. So basically you can customize the heart zones during the workout, and you can make them your own, basically. You can customize them. You can enable the heart rate to be visible to other devices. Basically, you can broadcast your heart rate to another device. And here we can customize the data pages, training views, basically. This is what is being displayed during your training, and you can create your own, you can customize them. And to customize them or create them, you tap on this plus button, and here we can edit the view. And you can add different pools to them by tapping on them. Then you can rearrange them. You can remove them, add them. What else? You can go to the next page, so you can add another view if you want to, as you can see. So this is quite useful if you want to see the data, specific data during your workout. You can customize this page or multiple pages, and hopefully that will make you more informed and will let you to improve your performance. Okay, you can also enable the options to display views like a time of day, heart rate, speed, altitude, power, countdown timer. There's quite a lot of them, as you can see. We have also the map navigation. We can enable it. You can enable slap to take lap. You can also enable the automatic pause. This will basically pause your workout if you stop moving. And you have the pause when below, and you should be able to adjust it. Yeah, you can, for example, adjust it to 1 kilometer per hour. And when you go to below 1 kilometer per hour, it will pause the workout. And when you resume, it will resume it. You can also enable the vibration feedback, a GPS recording rate, You can change it. So if you want to improve your battery life during the workout, you can change it here as well. And then you can also enable the altitude if you want to. So there's quite a few things you can basically do for the profile, edit it, and hopefully that will make it more personalized and more useful for you. And once you're done, tap on done, then sync your watch with your phone. And once you sync them, the changes will apply. Okay. What else? Another thing I want to show you is the voice guidance, and it also is in the Polar Flow Sync application. So once you open the app on the phone that is paired with your phone, you can go to menu, go to devices, and here we have this option called voice guidance. By default, it will be turned off, and you can tap right here, and you can enable it by tapping on the switch. And this feature is quite interesting because it basically gives you some voice prompts during your workout. And this could be useful if you're wearing headphones or you're using earbuds, something that basically gives you sound to your ears. And it will give you some prompts about your training. And you have training guidance. So it shows you it tells you the targets, if you reach them or not, and stuff like that. Training suggestions. And then we have laps. So if you reach or finish the lap, it will tell you about it. And also the hard zones. And you can enable them or disable them separately. And you can also adjust the voice. We have the text-to-speech settings. You can tap on this arrow right here. And you can change the engine. I recommend to leave it on default, but you can change it if you want. Then we have the language. And you can also adjust the speech rate and pitch. You can play it right here.
This is an example of speech synthesis in English.
So play with the settings to reach your preferred pitch or voice stuff, and then you can test it right here as well. And once you're done, you can use it now. So basically, if you have headphones connected to your phone that is paired with your watch, it will give you some prompts when you're running, cycling, and stuff like that. Okay. Another thing I want to show you is the force sync button on the watch, which is quite useful if you want to basically sync your watch and with a phone, like on the spot. You don't want to go to the application or something like that. You just force sync it. And to do that, we basically press and hold the lower button right here. But first you need to wake up the screen, then press and hold the back button. And once you see this animation, and then this one, the watch will start syncing. This could be useful if you want to apply some changes on your watch. So let's say you change something in the app and you want to sync the watch to apply the changes. Also the training data, if you want to sync the watch with a phone to see training data on your phone, stuff like that. It could be quite useful. Okay, another thing that could be quite useful is the flashlight on your watch. We have it right here. It's located right here. And to be honest, for the flashlight that is on your watch, it gets quite bright. And it could be useful in some cases, like let's say you don't have a phone with you, or flashlight of course, and you have your handy watch and you want to see something in the dark, you can simply turn it on. And to turn on the flashlight, you press this light button. And here we have it. Like I said before, it gets quite bright. It's not just screen lighting up. It gives you like normal flashlight. And you can adjust the brightness by pressing the up and down buttons right here. You have even the orange one. I'm not sure what it does, but you have that option. You can turn it on or off by pressing the light button. You can turn it on or off by pressing the big red button right here. And you can also go back. So you can use your watch even though the flashlight is turned on. There's option for that as well. I mean, my bad. And to disable it, you press the light button like this. Okay. Another handy button shortcut is the lock button. Basically, it will lock your buttons and touchscreen on your watch, which could be quite useful if you're, for example, sleeping with your watch on, or swimming, cycling, not cycling, but taking a shower with your watch on. Anything that would probably cause your watch to either have some mispresses on the buttons. So if you press the button by mistake, or mistouches on the screen. The shower and the swimming will probably affect your screen the most, because the screen will go haywire if the water touches it. But other stuff could use or make you press the buttons by mistake, and you don't want to do that. You want to the watch to stay at the state you leave it in. And to lock the screen, you press and hold the yes button. Let's try again. You press and hold it until you see this icon, or this animation rather. And now the buttons and the touchscreen are locked on your watch. And like I said before, it could be quite useful in some cases like swimming, cycling, maybe not cycling, but sleeping with your watch on. I don't know, anything that would basically make your watch do weird things when you don't want it to. And to unlock the watch, you press and hold the light button again. Let me actually do this, unlock it, and then close the flashlight. Okay. And now your watch should be back to normal. You can use it normally again. Okay. Another thing I want to show you is the always on display. This feature basically makes your time visible even though the screen turns off. By default, it will look like this. It looks basically pitch black. It's there to save the power on your watch. But you can enable the always on display. So open the settings. Okay, go to general settings, and here go to always on display. So once you find it, you can tap on it. And here we have option to show time. So if you select it, the always on display will be enabled. And I'm going to show you how it looks like. Let's go back to the watch face, wait until the screen turns off. And here we have it. That's how it looks like. Basically, it shows you the time even though the screen is turned off. Beware though, it will eat the battery life. It will use more battery because of this. So if you don't care about time being visible all the time, but you care about the battery life, I don't recommend to enable this feature. But if you don't care, you can play with it. And as you can see, basically it shows you time for all the time. And you don't need to wake up the screen to check the time. You can just lift your watch and see the time immediately. You can also enable this for the workouts. So if you go to the workout menu, find the workout you want to use, tap on it, or press the button right here, go to settings in the workout. You can go to always on display, and here we can enable it for this session only or for this sport. So it will be always enabled for this sport. And if you enable it, it looks kind of differently than the one for the time. I'm gonna show you what I mean. Come on. Did I select it already? Okay, now it's applied. So let's start the workout. Let's go back. Let's start it. And basically how it looks like for the workout, it basically doesn't turn off the screen at all. So it will stay on all the time, which could be quite useful as well for the workout. You don't want to wake up the screen each time you lift your hand. You just simply lift your hand and see the data. But again, it will use a lot more power than without it. So be aware of that. And then we can stop the workout, of course. By tapping and holding on the finish. And the last thing I want to show you is also in the workout menu right here. And it's a feature called back to start. So if you're doing some workout and you're using the navigation, you can basically go through your route, and when you decide to go back to the start, you can go to settings, and then you have this option called back to start. If you tap on it, you can select via beeline or via same route. So if you use the route, you can go via same route. So basically, it will show you, it will navigate you back via the same route you went through, or a beeline, it will just tell you the shortest route back to the start. And if you select it, of course, it will start navigate you to the start as like this. So it could be quite useful if you want quickly to go back to where you started. And I think that's about all. So if you found this video any helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel and leaving the like on the video. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one. Hello everyone, and welcome to our channel. In front of me I have Polar Street X watch, and today I'm going to show you how to turn on this device. So let's get started. To turn on this watch, simply press and hold the middle button, the red one, and keep holding it until you see the Polar logo on the screen. Then you can release it and wait until the watch is done booting up, which takes a few seconds. And here we have it. We're back in the system, and that's how you turn on this watch. So if you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel and leaving a like in the video, or rather on the video, my bad. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one. Hello everyone, and welcome to our channel. In front of me I have a Polar Street X watch, and today I'm going to show you how to turn off this watch. So let's get started. To turn off this watch, we need to open the menu and then open the settings. So first, wake up the screen, then press the back button to open the menu. Scroll through it, find the settings icon, and tap on it to enter the settings. In settings, find the option called About your watch, and then tap on it. And here, find the power off or turn off button, my bad. And once you find it, tap on it. Press the middle button to confirm, and the watch will turn off in a few seconds. And that's how you turn off this device. So if you found this video any helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel and leaving a like on the video. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one. Hello and welcome to our channel. In front of me I have Polar Street X watch, and today I'm going to show you how to adjust the screen brightness on this watch. So let's get started. So to change the screen brightness on our watch, we need to open the settings, and to open the settings we need to wake up the screen, then press the back button to open the menu. Now we can scroll down through the menu, look for the settings icon and tap on it to enter the settings. Okay, once in settings, find the general settings option and tap on it. And then scroll through the menu and look for the display brightness. And once you find it, tap on it. And here we have 3 levels of brightness. We have low, medium, and high. I don't know if you can tell the difference, but each time you highlight the brightness level, it changes. So select the brightness level you like, and once you select the one you like, you can press the you can tap on it or press the middle button to confirm, like this. And the brightness will be applied. And then you can press the back button a few times to go back to watch face. And that's how you change or adjust the screen brightness on this watch. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel and leaving the like on the video. And see you in the next one. Hello everyone and welcome to our channel. In front of me I have Polar Street X, and today I'm going to show you how to force restart this watch. Force restart could be useful if something is not working on your watch properly. Maybe it's a bit sluggish, or something is not displaying accurately, or something is stuck. You could try to force restart the watch, and hopefully that will solve your problems. And I'm going to show you how to do that. So let's get started. So to force restart our watch, we need to press and hold the back button and down button together and keep holding them for about 10 seconds. And once you press and hold them and keep holding them, the watch will go a bit haywire. Basically, it will jump through the screens, but don't worry about that. Just keep holding the buttons. And after 10 or 15 seconds, the watch should reboot. Like this. And once you see the logo of Polar, you can release the buttons and then wait until the watch is done rebooting, which takes a few seconds. And here we have it. And that's how you force restart this watch. If you found this video any helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel and leaving a like on the video. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one. Hello everyone and welcome to our channel. In front of me I have Polar Street X, and in today's video I'm going to show you how to restart this watch, soft reset basically. restart could be useful if your watch is not working properly or something on it is not working properly. Maybe it's a bit sluggish, something is not turning on, turning off, and stuff like that. You could try to restart your watch, and hopefully that will solve your problems. And I'm going to show you how to do that. So let's get started. So to restart our watch, we need to open the settings. So press the lower button, then press it again to open the menu. Scroll through the menu and select the settings icon, or tap on the settings icon, my bad. In settings, tap on the general settings. Oh no, my bad. In settings, scroll down to the about your watch, right here, and tap on about your watch, of course. And in this menu, scroll down and find the restart button. And once you find it, tap on it, press the middle button to confirm, and wait until the watch is done rebooting, which will take a few seconds. As you can see, we're back in the system, and now hopefully all of your problems are fixed. And that's how you restart this watch. If you found this video any helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel and leaving a like on the video. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one. Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. In front of me I have Polar Street X watch, and today I'm going to show you how to enable and how to disable the airplane mode on this watch. So let's get started. So to turn on the airplane mode, we need to wake up the screen by pressing any of the buttons, then swipe down from the top of the screen to open the quick panel. And here on this panel, you will see a bunch of icons, and one of them will be the flight mode, the airplane mode. And to enable the mode, you simply tap on this icon, like this. It will switch to on, and the icon will get highlighted by color, which indicates that the mode is enabled. And now the watch is disconnected from any outside connectivity option. So it will disable the Wi-Fi, internet. I believe it will also turn off NFC and Bluetooth. So basically it will block everything that it connects with. Once you're done and you want to disable the mode, you wake up the screen, open the quick panel, tap on the icon again, like this. The mode will be off, the icon will go back to gray color, and now the watch should be working normally. So the Wi-Fi should be working, if there is Wi-Fi. I don't think there's Wi-Fi on this watch, never mind. But Bluetooth, connectivity and stuff like that, GPS, all of it should be working back again once you turn off the airplane mode. Okay, and that's how you enable and how you disable the airplane mode on this watch. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel and leaving a like on the video. Hello everyone, and welcome to our channel. In front of me I have Polar Street X watch, and today I'm going to show you how to factory reset this watch by using the phone application on the phone that is paired with your watch. So let's get started. Before we continue, one thing to mention. Of course, for this to work, your watch needs to be paired with a phone via the Polar Flow application. And once the devices are paired together, we can continue. And now we can open the Polar Flow application. In the app, you can tap on menu, scroll through the menu, tap on devices, and here you should see your Polar Street X. Now scroll through the page, find the factory reset button, and tap on it. Before you confirm though, make sure that you're aware what you're doing, because if you factory reset your watch, you will lose all of your data and settings from your watch, and the device will be removed from your account. So be aware of that. And once you decide to factory reset the watch, you can tap on OK. And it will take at least a minute, I would say, for it to reset. So let's wait. Okay, and once you see the list of languages on the screen, it means that the reset is complete. As you can see, the watch is also gone from the app. And that's how you factory reset this watch by using the phone application on the phone that is paired with it. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel and leaving a like on the video. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one. Hello everyone and welcome to our channel. In front of me I have Polar Street X, and today I'm going to show you how to factory reset this watch by using the system settings on it. So let's get started. So first we need to wake up the screen on our watch, and you can do it by pressing any of the buttons. After you wake up the screen, press the back button right here to open the menu. Now scroll through the menu by swiping on the screen and look for the settings icon. And once you find it, tap on it. In settings, scroll down and look for the option called About Your Watch. And once you find it, tap on it, of course. And now scroll down and find the button called Reset Data. And once you find it, you can tap on it to continue. Before we start the resetting process, be aware though that if you reset your watch, it will remove all of your settings and data from the watch. And as well, I recommend to check the battery level on your watch, because if the battery dies during the resetting process, it might damage your watch. So make sure that the battery is charged. Be aware that you're gonna lose your data and settings. And once you're done and you decide to reset the watch, press the middle button. It should confirm it, yeah. And now let's wait until the resetting process is complete. Okay, as you can see, we're done, and we have the list of languages on the screen, which means that the reset is complete. And that's how you factory reset this watch by using the system settings on it. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel and leaving a like on the video. And see you in the next one. Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. In front of me I have Polar Street X, and today I'm going to show you how to change the watch face on this watch. So let's get started. To change the watch face, first we need to open the settings, and to do that, wake up the screen, then press the back button to open the menu, scroll through the menu, look for the settings icon, and once you find it, tap on it to enter the settings. In settings, look for the watch face option, and once you find it, tap on it. And here we have the watch face menu. Basically, we can choose the layout of the watch face we like. So find the layout you like, and then select it by pressing the middle button. And now we can adjust the background. Color theme. Then we can adjust the data on the watch face. So you can tap on the pulse. You can select the data you like, for example, date. Here, let's leave the battery. Here, let's change it to something like maybe calories. And here, let's maybe add steps if we can. Yes, we can. The touchscreen on this watch is a bit wonky sometimes. Doesn't want to really accept my taps. Sometimes it's just ignoring them, as you can see, which is very frustrating, to say the least. Come on, I'm tapping on it. Okay. And maybe let's add the tab, let's change to something else as well. Maybe let's add the stopwatch. Okay, and once you're done editing your watch face, you can swipe up, then tap on the check mark to confirm, and the watch face will be applied. And here we have it. And basically that's how you change the watch face on this watch. If you found this video any helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel and leaving a like on the video. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one. Hello everyone and welcome to our channel. In front of me I have Polar Street X watch, and today I'm going to show you how to change the strap on this watch. So let's get started. So if you want to change the straps on your watch, first you will need to remove the old ones. And to do it, grab your watch, flip it around, and on the back of the watch you will see that on each strap you have this lever you can pull on, and basically that's how you release the strap from the watch. You need to pull on this lever towards the middle of the strap, so towards this side, and once you pull on it, you should be able to take out the strap like this. Same for the other side, so basically you grab the lever with the fingernail or something flat, you pull on it, and then take out the strap. And here we have our straps and our watch, of course. And this mechanism is quite simple. Basically, you have a pin on each side of the strap, and once you pull on this lever, it basically retracts the pin inside of the strap, like this. So it retracts it, it hides, and once it retracts inside of the strap, it's being released from this hole on the watch, and it allows you to pull out the strap from the watch. And of course, once you get the new straps and you want to put them on, you simply grab the strap, you grab the watch, you take the side opposite from the lever, and you insert it into a hole on the watch, like this. And then you pull on the lever, align it with other hole, release it, and it will lock in. Quite simple. Sometimes the tension on the lever is quite tough, so you need to struggle a bit, but it's not something that is very hard to do. Okay, so insert the pin into a hole, like this, align it with the other one, pull on the lever, like that. Like I said, sometimes the tension on it is a bit rough, but once you pull on it, align it and release it, it will lock in. And here we have the straps attached rather. Okay, and that's how you change the straps on this watch. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel and leaving a like on the video. And see you in the next one. Hello everyone, and welcome to our channel. In front of me I have Polar Street X watch, and I'm going to show you how to change the language on this device. So let's get started. So to change the language on this watch, we can do it through the settings and also through the phone application if your watch is paired with a phone. First, I'm going to show you how to do it through the settings, and then I'm going to show you how to do it through the phone application. So to do it through the settings, press the lower button to wake up the screen, then press it again to open the menu. Scroll through the menu, look for the settings icon, and tap on it to enter the settings. In settings, find the general settings option and tap on it. And here, look for the option called language or watch language. No, it's language. And once you find the language, tap on it. It will open the list of languages. You can scroll through it, look for the language you would like to use on your watch. And once you find it, you can simply tap on it. Press the middle button to confirm, and the language will be applied in few seconds. Like this. And if you want to use the phone application to change the language, grab the phone that is paired with your watch. And on the phone that is paired with your watch, open the Polar Flow application. In the app, tap on menu icon, tap on devices, and here you should see device language. Tap on it, select the language you like, tap on done, and then sync the devices together. And to sync the watch with your phone, press and hold the back button. If nothing happens, press and hold it again until you see this animation, and then release it. The watch will sync, and after it syncs, it should apply the changes. So let's wait. And now if we open the menu, the language will be back to English. Okay, and basically that's how you change the language on this watch. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel and leaving the like on the video. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one. Hello everyone and welcome to our channel. In front of me I have Polar Street X watch, and today I'm going to show you how to set up the alarm clock on this watch. So let's get started. First thing we need to do is to open the menu, and to do that, wake up the screen, then press the lower button right here, the back button, to open the menu. Now scroll through this menu and look for the timers option, and once you find it, tap on it. And here we have alarms, and you can tap on it. And I don't have any alarms set up, so this menu is empty, but we can tap on add. And now we can set the hour on which the alarm should go off, and you have alarm minutes and hours, my bad. So set it to the time you want it to go off. And once you set it, press the big red button to confirm. And we have alarm repetition, and we have once, so it will go only once, and every day, so it will go off every day, or Monday to Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or you can choose specific days you want the alarm to go off. So maybe Monday, Wednesday, and let's say Saturday. No, not Sunday, Saturday. Okay, and then we can tap on save. And once you save it, you will see the message that it will go off in this period of time. And we have our alarm clock right here, and you can turn it on. Oh, my bad. Come on, turn it off. We can turn it on like this. What else we can do if we tap on it? We can change the time, we can change the repeat option, and we can remove the alarm. So if you're done and you don't want to use this alarm anymore, you can always remove it if you like to. You can also add multiple alarms by tapping on add right here and setting up a new one. And once you're done, of course, you can press the back button to go back to watch face. And as you can see here at the watch face, when you wake up the screen or arrive at the watch face from some menu, you will see this pop-up at the top of the screen, which informs you that you have the alarm enabled, and it's active, and it will go off at some time. So you're gonna be aware that basically alarm is set up. Also, you can check if the alarm is active by opening the quick menu by swiping down from the top of the screen, and here you have the alarm icon, and you can check. As you can see, the alarm is active and it will go off tomorrow at specific time. Okay, and that's how you set up the alarm clock on this watch. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel and leaving a like on the video. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one. Hello everyone, and welcome to our channel. In front of me I have Polar Street X watch, and today I'm going to show you how to track the amount of steps taken on this watch. So let's get started. You can track the steps in few ways on this watch. The first way is to do it on the watch face, because some of the watch faces display that info. If yours isn't, you can always customize the watch face to display that. And to customize the watch face, we need to open the menu by pressing the back button, scroll down and find the settings icon, tap on it, and here find the watch face option, tap on it. Come on. And here we can customize our watch face. You can choose the layout you like. And then once you choose the layout, you can press the big red button to continue. Here you can adjust the background, then press the big red button to continue, of course. Then we have theme, color, and the button to confirm. And finally, we can adjust the data displayed on the watch face. And you can tap on the plus button, and you can look for something you like. And I'm gonna select steps because I want to see the steps. Actually, let's just select steps here as well, and here as well, and here as well. So we have stepception. Okay, and once you're done, you can press the middle button to confirm the design. And here we have our watch face with the steps being displayed, and you can't miss them because you have 4 of them. Okay, another way to check the steps is to wake up the screen, swipe left on the home screen to open the activity widget or glance or page or card. It's called differently on each version of, or not version, but each watch manufacturer has a different name for this, basically. I would call them widget, basically. And you have the activity widget, and here we have step counter. You can also tap on this widget to open the activity app, and here we have more info about the steps and also the calories and stuff like that. Okay, and last way to check the steps is to use the Polar Flow Sync application on the phone that is paired with our watch. So if your watch is paired with a phone, you can open the Polar Sync or Polar Flow Sync application on that phone. And once you open the app, you can tap on menu, then activity, and here we have daily, weekly, and monthly activity, and we have the step counter right here, as well here, and monthly has it as well. And you can track it more in detail, basically, in the app. Okay, and that's how you track the amount of steps taken on this watch. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel and leaving a like on the video. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one. Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. In front of me I have Polar Street X watch, and today I'm going to show you how to enable and how to disable the Do Not Disturb mode on this device. Do Not Disturb mode is useful if you want to mute or unmute the notifications. So if you enable the mode, it will mute the notifications on your watch, which will basically be useful in some situations, like if you're sleeping, you're in the meeting, cinema, and stuff like that, anywhere you don't want to be disturbed. That's hence the name, basically. And if you want to re-enable the notifications, you simply disable the Do Not Disturb mode, and the notifications will be back on or unmuted, basically. And I'm going to show you how to enable it and how to disable it. So let's get started. So first we need to open the quick panel or quick settings, and to do that, wake up the screen on your watch and then swipe down from the top of the screen, and here we have the quick settings. You can scroll through the panel by swiping left and right, and one of the icons will be this one. That one looks like the moon. This is the Do Not Disturb mode icon, and if you want to enable the mode, you simply tap on this icon, and once you tap on it, the mode will be turned on. The icon will get highlighted by the color, the status will change to on, and after a second or two, the menu will disappear, and now the mode is enabled, and the notifications will be muted. And once you're done and you want to disable the mode, you can wake up the screen. As you can see, we have this pop-up on the screen, and once you wake up the screen once, so if you wake up the screen on your watch, you will have this quick reminder that the mode is enabled. And to disable it, open the quick panel and tap on the icon. The mode will go back to off, it will go back to gray color, and then you can close the menu or wait for it to close automatically. And now the notifications will be unmuted. You can also create a schedule for this mode, and it will turn on automatically and turn off automatically, which is very useful if you want to sleep with the watch on your wrist. And basically you set up the schedule for your sleep time, and it will be basically muted during your sleep, and once you wake up, it will unmute automatically. And to set up the schedule, we need to open the settings. So I'm gonna wake up the screen, press the down button to open the menu. Then we need to scroll through the menu and look for the settings icon, of course, and tap on it. In settings, I believe we need to tap on general settings, and here we need to scroll down and find the Do Not Disturb. Tap on it. And here at the bottom, you will see this option on and the time period. This is the schedule, and we can select it, or set the time on which the Do Not Disturb mode should be turning on. And I'm going to set it to 10:30 p.m. Here we have it. Tap on the check mark or press the middle button, and the off time, the end time, will be at 8:30 a.m. Okay, and press the middle button to confirm. And now the schedule is enabled. You can tell by this text right here, and it will be turning on at 10:30 p.m. and turning off at 8:30 a.m. Okay, and that's how you enable and disable the Do Not Disturb mode on this watch. If you found this video any helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel and leaving the like on the video. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one. Hello and welcome to our channel. In front of me I have Polar Street X watch, and today I'm going to show you how to track the amount of the calories burned on this device. So let's get started. So if you want to track the calories on your watch, you can do it in few ways. The first way is to do it on the watch face. And you can customize your watch face to display the calories. Right now, my watch face displays only step counters, by design, of course, because I don't want to miss out on the steps. But we can customize it to display different stats. And to do that, press the back button to open the menu, scroll through it and look for the settings icon, and then tap on it. Then find the watch face and select it. And here we can customize our watch face. You can select the layout, and then you can press the big red button to confirm, and then the background, then the color theme, then the data you want to display on your watch face. And here comes the important part. So we can, go back. We can tap on one of the pools, scroll through the list, look for the calories. Once you find the calories, you can select them to add them. And since I don't want to miss my calorie counters, I'm just gonna add 4 of them. So I'm gonna do the same as I did with my steps before, just to be sure I won't miss the calorie burned. Okay, let's add all 4 of them. Of course, you can do different stuff. I'm just doing this for the sake of the video. Okay. And now once you're done adjusting your watch face, you can swipe up, tap on the check mark to confirm, and the watch face should be applied like this. And here we have our calorie counter. Also, you can swipe left on the current watch face to open the activity widget, and here you can tap on it and scroll down, and here we have the calorie burned, and you have a more important data like how much you burned by just metabolism. Then we have the activity burn and training. So not only you have like how much your body burned, but also how much you burned through the activity and training, which could be useful if you try to lose weight, for example, or if you want to be sure that, maybe you want to know how much calorie you should consume and stuff like that. Okay, and the last way to check the calories burned is to use the Polar Flow Sync application on the phone that is paired with our watch. So I'm gonna bring the phone, zoom out the camera a tiny bit so you can see the whole screen of the phone. And now we can open the Polar Flow Sync, tap on menu, and here select the activity. And here we have some stats, and one of them is calories, as you can see. And we can check the daily, weekly, and monthly info for this stat. Here we have it. You have daily averages, you have graphs. For some reason, they don't show much. And we have also monthly. I mean, I know why the graphs don't show much, because I barely use this app and the watch is not being used. I don't have any data gathered. That's why the graphs don't show anything. But some watches display more info, basically. This doesn't display too much. Okay, and once you're done, you can close the app. And that's how you track the amount of the calories burned on this watch. So if you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel and leaving the like on the video. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one. Hello and welcome to our channel. In front of me I have Polar Street X watch, and today I'm going to show you how to control the music on your phone with the Polar watch. So let's get started. So before we start, actually, the watch needs to be paired with a phone via the Polar Flow Sync application. And once the devices are paired together, we can continue. And now we need to make sure that the required permissions are allowed for the music control to work, and also if the feature is enabled, because you need to enable it. And to do that, open the Polar Flow Sync, tap on the menu, tap on devices, and here you should see your Polar Street X. Now find the option called music control and make sure it is on. Also, tap on notifications and turn them on. And if you don't see anything popping up, it's fine. But if you see the pop-up about the permissions required for the notifications to work, allow that permission. And once you allow it, it should be fine. And now you can turn off the notifications, but if you don't care, you can leave them on as well. And once you enable the music control right here, sync the watch with your phone to apply the settings. So press and hold the back button until you see this animation on the screen. And once it's done syncing, the settings will apply. And after that, you should be able to control the music with your watch on your phone. And that could be useful in cases like, let's say you're running and you have your phone in your pocket or your backpack, and you want to change the song, increase the volume or something like that. You can use your watch by basically accessing the specific menu and control the music there. Okay, so it's done syncing. Now we need to open some music playing application. I had Spotify here. Let's open something like no copyright. Playlist. Okay. Why do you want to? No, just leave me alone. Okay, no copyright sounds. And let's start playing something. And the music is playing on our phone. It's probably, yeah, it's almost muted, but the music is playing. And now you can go to your watch, wake up the screen, swipe right on the home screen, and we'll open the music controls. And the watch should detect that you're playing music. For some reason, it says unknown media, which is weird. Let's try changing the song. Okay, now it detects it. So we had like to refresh. As you can see, now it detects our music. And we can do a few things. We can go to next. We can go to previous because this is not premium Spotify, so it won't let me go to the previous song, which is amazing. I don't have words for this. Anyway, we have also the volume buttons. We can increase or decrease the volume. We have pause and play. And that's about it when it comes to controlling the music. Basically, you can go next, previous, play, pause, and increase or decrease the volume. And once you're done, you can swipe left, and you can come back to it by swiping right. Quite easy and quite convenient way to control the music on your phone. And of course, once you're done listening to music, you can close the app, and the watch should detect that you're not playing the music anymore. And if you open that menu, oh, my bad, let's go back. It will say unknown media, which means that no media is being played on your phone. And it should also work with music, like music apps like YouTube Music, Tidal, and stuff like that. Okay, and that's how you control the music on your phone with your watch. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel and leaving the like on the video. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one. Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. In front of me I have Polar Street X, and in today's video I'm going to show you how to enable the phone notifications for this watch on the Android phone. Basically, if you want to receive the notifications from your phone on your watch. So let's get started. Before we start or continue, one thing to mention, basically your watch needs to be paired with a phone via the Polar Flow application for this to work. So make sure that the devices are paired together, my bad. And once the devices are paired, we can open the Polar Flow application on the phone that is paired with our watch. And if you don't have the required permissions allowed, you probably will see this pop up on the screen. And I'm gonna skip it for now, just to demonstrate where to go. And basically we need to tap on the menu icon, go to Devices. And here, if you want to turn on the notifications, you have phone notifications, and you can tap on On. And now, if you don't have the required permission, tap on Allow, Allow, and allow rest of the permissions. And once you allow all the required permissions, the notifications will be turned on. And here we have Always On, Training Off. 3 states of notifications. I'm gonna leave it on Always On, but you can select Training On, and basically you will have the notifications during training, and Training Off is basically no notifications for training. So select the options you like. And once you're done, you can also tap on block apps. And here, if you don't want to see notifications from specific applications, let's say you have some apps you don't use very often, but they spam you with the notifications and you don't want to see them on your watch, you can add them right here to the list. Or rather, as soon as you receive the notification from that app, it will be here on the list and you can block it. And once you block it, you won't be seeing the notifications on your watch from that app, which could be very useful. Anyway, once you're done setting up your notifications, you will need to sync your watch with the phone for the settings to apply. And to do that, press and hold the back button until you see this animation, like this. Once it's done syncing, the settings should be applied and the notifications should be working. And we're gonna test it. Basically, I'm gonna send myself a message on Discord. And we should see it on the phone and on the watch as well. But syncing takes a while, so we need to wait. Okay, now let's go to the Discord and send the message. And we got the notification on our phone. Let's check our watch. And we have it. We have this bouncing icon. And if we open the notification panel, here we have it. And now, just to show you the example, if you go to blocked apps or block apps, the app will appear once you receive the notification from it. And you can block it by selecting it right here. And once you select it, you won't be receiving the notifications from that app on your watch. So if I block Discord, and now I'm not sure if it's going to apply immediately, but let's say. And let's check, I guess. I'm just going to write some gibberish. Yeah, as you can see, nothing is happening on the watch and on the phone. For some reason as well, it doesn't pop up, but basically it won't pop up on your watch anymore once you block it. Okay, and that's about all. That's how you enable the phone notifications for this watch on the Android phone. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel and leaving a like on the video. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one. Hello everyone and welcome to our channel. In front of me I have a Polar Street X watch, and today I'm going to show you how to enable the phone notifications for this watch on the iPhone. Basically, if you want to receive the notifications from your iPhone on your watch. So let's get started. So of course, if you want to receive the notifications from your iPhone on your watch needs to be paired with your iPhone via the Polar Flow application. And once the devices are paired together, we can continue. And now we need to make sure that the required permissions are allowed for your iPhone to send the notifications to your watch. And to do that, we need to open the settings on our iPhone. So find the settings icon and tap on it. In settings, you need to find the Bluetooth option and tap on it. And here you should see Polar Street X on the list of my devices. As you can see, it says connected, so it's connected with our iPhone, and we can tap on the info icon next to it. And this we have the page, and there should be option here. As you can see, it's missing, so we need to do something, but there should be option called Share System Notifications. And this option needs to be enabled for the notifications to work. As you can see, it's missing, and we can fix that. To do that, we go to the Polar Flow Sync application. So let's open the app. Actually, let me reopen it so you can see the home page, the health page. And then tap on More to open the menu, tap on Devices, and here find the option called Notifications and enable them by tapping on the switch. After you enable the notifications, sync the devices together. So press and hold press the back button on your watch, then press and hold it until you see this animation on the screen. Sync the devices. And after it's done syncing, you should see the pop-up about the notification permission on your iPhone. So let's wait for the pop-up. Okay, that took a lot longer than I expected, but as you can see, we have the pop-up now above the notifications. We can tap on Allow, and now if you go back to Settings, so if we close this and go back to Settings, actually let's go to main page of Settings, retrace our steps, so Bluetooth, Polar Street X, info icon next to it. As you can see, the Share System notifications is here, and it's enabled, but make sure it is enabled for the notifications to work. Okay, and then we can go to the Polar Flow. So we can open the app, tap on Devices. If the notifications are turned off, enable them by tapping on the switch. You can also choose on how they behave, and we have always on, training off. I recommend always on, but if you want to have the notifications during the training, you can enable training on. If you don't have or you don't want to be disturbed during the training, you can select training off. And if you want to always have the notifications, select always on. Of course, once you change the settings for your watch, you will need to sync it again. I won't do that because it took quite a long time. And once you sync the watch, settings should be applied and it should work. So let me see if I'm logged in into Discord. I am. So I'm going to send myself a message on Discord and it should pop up on our iPhone and also on our watch as well. So let's send the message. All right, the Do Not Disturb mode is enabled on my iPhone. That's why nothing happened. Let's try again. Oh, we got it on our iPhone. Now let's check our watch. And we got the notification on our watch. You can tell by this icon jumping right here. And if you open the notification panel, it is here. So it is working. And basically that's how you allow the or enable the notifications for your watch on the iPhone. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel and leaving a like on the video. And see you in the next one.